What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Haven't done a live stream in a while, but it's good to be back. My name is Elie Moses, your 23-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia, shooting his shot, baby. And today, we're going to be talking about Buffy versus Angel, which is the better TV series. We can compare seasons, we can compare characters, we can compare villains, we can compare plot arcs, everything, everything. Because I remember when people told me to start watching Angel. Oh, crap, I can hear myself. Because when Okay, because when people told me to start watching Angel along with Buffy, a lot of people were saying you'll actually enjoy Angel a bit more, and I'm not gonna say whether I did or not now because it's too early in the stream. But yeah, a lot of people were saying actually Angel becomes the better TV series. You'll actually enjoy it a bit more, and for male audiences in particular, you will actually enjoy Angel a bit more. I remember a couple comments saying that you'll actually enjoy Angel a bit more than Buffy. So I was actually interested, and we started Angel along with Buffy, and we finished it all within 10 months, I believe. We finished the entire Buffyverse in 10 months, if that makes sense. Yeah, it does make sense, actually, because we did it. We did it along with Angel and Buffy while doing other things on the channel. It was absolutely crazy. Um, it was absolutely phenomenal to finish the entire series like that. I still can't believe we did it. We did it together. I think it was thank you to the support of the channel with that and everything. But as well, we're going to be doing a Buffy rewatch soon. We are almost finished Dollhouse. I said I will begin the Buffy rewatch once Dollhouse is finished. We are now up to episode 11 of Dollhouse. So that reaction's done, and we got two more to go. And then yeah, then we can start the Buffy rewatch, I guess. So yeah, I'm just gonna tweet the stream. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. What are you guys getting up to? It's Sunday morning here, so I've got stuff to do today. Actually, I have to help my dad renovate the bathroom downstairs. We're doing some tiling today. We're up to that stage. So yeah, wheelbarrow work for your boy. Back on the tools, bro. Back to the roots. Back to the roots. Back to the roots. But I'm just gonna say it right now. The hiatus I've had from these shows has made me miss them so much. Like I forgot how much I miss Buffy versus Angel. Like Buffy and Angel, sorry. Like these shows. Like Buffy, it's like once you watch it for the first time, it's like you want to go back. Even those episodes that are sort of less memorable or meant to be less memorable or less like less impactful, I remember them the most. I don't know why the bad eggs episode I remember. I don't know why I remember the swimming episode with the sea creatures. I don't know why I remember the big sort of snake serpent thing. I don't know. I don't know. I just remember this stuff. But I think because it's got that sort of campiness 2000s vibe to it, and it is 2000s. But I think it's because it's got that feel to it, and I think because I grew up with that, that's why I connected Buffy so much. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun stream. I hope you guys can support the channel. You know, like, share, subscribe, super chat function, everything. Hopefully we get a bit more viewers in as well. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. We haven't done a Buffy one in a while, so I don't know if anyone will show up to this, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm just mucking around, searching on the internet at the moment. But yeah, this thing is getting grown out a little bit. This is like been a week now, and I don't like it, but we will shave it. We will shave it. We will shave it. Um, so let me read a couple comments quickly. Killian Curran says both brilliant. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, of course, is a legacy show and is more shiny. We get to know and love the characters, but Angel really developed into a brilliant show. Season 5 and finale was superb. Moses Ace Crawford, it's clearly Buffy. No Buffy, no Angel. When he went to Hell, he has her ring and found a way to escape Hell and come back on Earth to see Buffy. Returning from Hell, he had him in beast mode, but Buffy used her strength to keep her distance from Angel, but she also nursed him, fed him, trained him, and bringing the old Angel back. You are the Slayer, the strongest, fastest notion of goodness, a hero. The Slayer must indeed be powerful. Priest punches her in the face with the first evil strength and knocks Buffy out. So the priest looks around the room with a look of disappointment and says, "What else you got? What else you got, Priest?" Buffy story in season 7 showed Buffy showed a lot. Put the work first, her thing before. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Um, Retro Ghetto says couldn't have Angel without Buffy, but I do love the characters in both. And something that both shows do is make it obvious how the characters feel for each other, and that makes you love them more. Fair enough. Yeah. Great. Don't even play. It's Buffy, 100%. Angel is good, but she could kick his ass, so your show wins. Alex H. Buffy is groundbreaking with episodes that are epic. Some Buffy episodes are considered in conversation one of the best TV episodes ever. With that being said, Angel was a lot more fun to watch. Interesting. Okay, we'll get to that. Eva Tesh, no question for me. With Buffy, I've watched every episode at least 25 times. It feels like. I watched all Angel eps once and a handful 3-4 times. Never feel the need to actively rewatch Angel. Fair enough. Moby Dick of Dopeness. I have to say Buffy. Angel's highs rival Buffy's, but Buffy is just more consistent and knows what it is and where it is going for nearly its entire run. Angel tacks with the wind repeatedly. I do think with the strides that they made in season 5, it would be a different conversation if they had gotten to the 2 extra seasons they were expecting. Yeah, I agree. I'm not gonna say anything yet. I will talk soon. Ryan Swayze. I know this is off topic, Elie, but did you see The Flash? Yes, I saw it last week. I didn't do a shorts review for it. I don't know why I didn't. You know why I didn't do a shorts review for The Flash? It's because at the same time I was uploading my Jimmy Olsen tape, and I didn't want my Jimmy Olsen tape or my views on The Flash to hinder something to do with Warner Brothers, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't want people to say, oh, this guy didn't like The Flash, but he's uploading a Jimmy Olsen tape. Like, what the heck? But I thought The Flash was a mixed bag, in my opinion. I didn't think it is as bad as people were saying, but it's far from the greatest superhero movie ever made. Like, in fact, my favorite part of The Flash was Sasha Calle as Supergirl. Like, we didn't get much of her, but I thought she was the best part of it, and she actually had like a cool motive and arc that I thought they could have explored a bit more. Like, I wish she got more screen time. She was my favorite part of it. I thought they miswrote or like sort of the writing surrounding Michael Keaton's Batman was a bit weak in my opinion. Some decisions they decided to go with this character were a bit off-putting in my opinion. So but I did enjoy it. Like, I thought it was a mixed bag. Like, I didn't think it was as bad as people were saying or as great as people were saying. I just thought it was a mixed bag. And I thought, as much as you dislike the guy, I thought Ezra Miller was actually decent in the film. To his credit, like in terms of like portraying the annoying sort of Barry Allen, he did that well. Even though it was super annoying, like super annoying, he did that well. Like, he was actually decent in the film. Like, you gotta give credit. I know he's a flop, but it is what it is. Eric Brown, Buffy wins because Angel was a great show, but never got out of the shadow. Ooh, the funny thing is, right, when I started Buffy, everyone said you got to do Angel, and I'm glad I did Angel along with Buffy and sort of following the Slay Alive guide. I was following it pretty well. I was following it pretty well, which was good. I was following it pretty well. I followed it to a T. Actually, I followed the entire thing, properly. I followed it really well. And I realized that in some parts, like, I'm glad I watched them together, because there are episodes where you're just like, yeah, the way it connects the entire Buffyverse is really well. Oh my gosh. I was about to say, do you guys want to see the hate I got on Twitter and just laugh of it before we get started? DC has to get out of the hey, we can Marvel 2 stage. Yeah. And they did that. They did that with the Batman and Joker. They did that with those. And funnily enough, those two are the most successful DC films. Okay, maybe Aquaman too, but those two are the most successful DC films. I liked the Batman. I liked Joker. I love Joker. I have it on 4K. I still haven't opened it. But I love Joker. Buffy pulled at the heartstrings. I wasn't able to get into Angel as much. I didn't enjoy Fred and her transformation as a character. Nice. Oh, guys, speaking of Fred, speaking of Amy Acker, you guys are gonna love my Dollhouse episode 11 reaction. Like, absolutely off the chains reaction. So good. That one that has Spike in it a bit more. Are you going to do Breaking Bad ranking when you finish? Yeah. I've actually recorded episode 6 and 7 of Breaking Bad. Episode 6 is ready to go. And episode 7, just waiting for the copyright to get released. But Sony always release the copyright on Breaking Bad. It's the best thing. They're so good. Like, that's why I can, the opacity of the watermark, I can put so low and Sony will release it. They're fantastic with that. But so you guys will vote at the end of the stream which video you want next. And I'll upload it after the stream. Do you guys want the Doctor Strangelove movie reaction or Breaking Bad episode 6 of season 3? But yeah, man, some of these things, the Jimmy Olsen. So I woke up and this thing had no interaction, right? Like I put it out, I had no interaction. I woke up, this tweet had 18K views, not much, whatever, not much, but I'm tiny. 10 quotes, one like, one bookmark. Um, but I actually replied to one of the comments, like because the guy was actually being nice. But some of the comments, like one guy said, nope. One guy said James knows better than hiring a loser who talks about woke and culture war. One guy said don't quit your day job. One guy said maybe just stick to doing terrible tweets about woke culture. One guy said grown ass man. One guy said your acting is worse than your bad takes. You can't even speak a clear sentence. Why would he hire you? You look stupid and dumb, and I hope you never find work. Well, don't quit your day job. I hope you never find work. I currently work at a law firm, so it's not a bad day job. It's not what I want to do. I'm gonna continue shooting my shit. I don't give a fuck what you guys think, but it's not a bad day job. Okay. Believe me when I say we don't want people like you near Superman projects. So I did a video. This was like 2 years ago. Why woke culture is ruining film. Gina Carano and Marvel botching She-Hulk. I deleted that video about months ago, because I was going through the old videos I did. I'm like, this wasn't me. I'm like, I was sort of following a crowd at the same time, and I wanted to join that crowd in terms of like making videos. And I was like, that wasn't me. I wasn't finding myself. I was just following a crowd. I was like you guys think the stuff they pulled up about me, like it's not that bad. Like it's not like we've seen the tweets, like. We've seen James Gunn, what he tweeted ages ago, right? In terms of what he tweeted, in terms of, I can't remember what he tweeted, but like he tweeted some bad stuff and he still looked like, listen. And he's like, Jimmy would despise you. And there was a tweet I said, not every film has to pander to your woke feminist agendas. Character studies are a dime a dozen these days, and The Joker looks like a great film that would delve into psychological trauma of one of the book's most famous villains, a comic book's most famous villains, just because it doesn't suit your gender. And I continue, whatever. Am I wrong? Probably not. I'm reading the tweets that they pulled me up against. You guys are gonna think, oh, that's not that bad. Never mind. I take back my last comment. I 100% want to be mean to him. That was one of the worst performances I've ever seen. Man had one expression for all his takes. Also, I'm not sure if he was trying to do an American accent or not, but what the F was that? Utter waste of time. I've seen better acting from middle school drama department. Well, I've never been to acting school. I'm just having fun on YouTube. Get to flipping burgers, my man. You are not becoming an actor. And they pulled up the Gina Carano tweet. And I said, there was a tweet. I said, what Gina Carano has done is a great example to all. Taking on an omnipotent force whom many would easily bend the knee to. She is not a yes man, but rather a strong woman who's willing to call out the bullcrap with the industry. I stand with Gina Carano. We love Cara Dune. That was at the time I was following the thing. Those are the 3 tweets they pulled up, ladies and gentlemen. That's just me clarifying it. Those are the 3 tweets they pulled me up to it. That's it. Those ones. That's it. That's it. They're like, they acting like I shot someone or like made freaking jokes about other like serious things. And this is woke. Jimmy Olsen should be played by a redhead. So they're saying either audition is redhead. No, life myself. Are you even a professional actor? I never said I was. You suck, Stewie gif. So I think I've been through all of them. Hey, any publicity is good publicity. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Any publicity is good publicity. 18K views. The fact that people were replying to it and James Gunn was included in the quoted tweets. Dub. Freaking dub, baby. Freaking dub. Let's go. Let's go. The thing is doing well on TikTok, actually. I put it on TikTok. It's got about 8K views and 500K, not 500K likes, 500 likes on TikTok. So that's good. But I just thought I'd share. Those are the tweets they pulled me up on. Those 3 tweets I said ages ago, like 2 years ago. Those 3 tweets. Like, they're not, am I wrong? No! Like, I'm not even wrong. Like, those are the tweets they pulled me up on. I'm like, just like, am I really? Really? Listen, I got ratioed the crap out of, okay? They destroyed me, like, in terms of ratio, but I don't care. I'll continue putting audition tapes. So now it's on 9K views on TikTok with 900 likes. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Sorry, I'm just replying to one comment. Like, that's fantastic. I'll take that. Any publicity is good publicity, eh? Like, listen, I woke up, the first thing, like, I'm like, because I uploaded, I put that, I'll get to the Buffy stuff. Thank you, 24 concurrent viewers. Please like the stream, support, super chats, everything. Listen, I put it out in the morning, and because I've been going day 1 of tweeting James Gunn to see my audition tape, day 2, and the day 7 one, I put it in the morning, got no interaction. I woke up the day after, I'm like, what the heck? So I just put out a tweet again now. I said, I don't care about the abuse I received. I'll continue shooting my shot. Day 8 of tweeting James Gunn to see my Jimmy audition tape. I'm not bending. I'm not falling to Twitter because I see this situation as a religious person. You guys can hate on me, whatever, like respect my opinion. As a religious person, I see this as a test from God, if that makes sense. I see it as waking up as a test from God because if you do want to make it in the industry, you're going to receive criticism like this on a day-to-day basis. That's what famous people get. That's what people on YouTube get, even like famous YouTubers or people who have a following. I received criticism for my reactions. I take it on board. So I see it as a test for like my thick skin or like how I'm going to receive that stuff in the industry. And I'm just like to myself, okay, continue hating. I don't care. I've experienced worse things in my life. This is nothing. Like I move. I continue. I channeled that hatred they put on me into my training in the gym in the morning and my game in the afternoon. I don't care. I channel it, and I'm ready to go for another run today. I don't care. That's my mentality. I was like, thank you. It's good publicity. Like I've never received that traction, even if it's hatred. The things they're pulling me up on hatred, James Gunn has done far worse, and I respect James Gunn for coming back from that. Like you get what I mean? Like there you go. Okay, back to Buffy vs Angel. Be it unfair exclusion or not, Angel was good, but somehow never became or made into a socio-cultural landscape of TV, whereas Buffy's one of the defining series. Judson says that. I agree. I feel so bad at never having watched an episode of Angel, but I had a roommate who would never stop talking about David Boreanaz, and I want to force choke him. Chris just wants to go, oh, just like, do you mind sharing what the old tweet was that people got offended by? What was so oh, that was it. I said that. You guys might be too young, but Warner Brothers had shows that could not compete with NBC. For Buffy and Angel needed all the help they could compete with must-see TV. I wonder what those shows were at the time. Nick's pushes horror channel. I actually prefer Angel's more adult themes, but man, I think Buffy's probably better overall. Tough choice. Yeah, Nick, that's what people told me when I started watching Buffy. They're like, you have to watch Angel alongside it because it's the same, like it's the same universe, and some episodes connect. But they were saying you might like Angel even more because you're a male. Like you might like Angel more because it's, I don't know. They just said you might like it more. Some people are saying it's actually, I prefer it to Buffy. So that's why I decided to do this stream, and we've got 20 viewers now. We're gonna continue growing. So there you go. Oh my gosh, people on Twitter need to take a time out. Maybe a cookie in a juice box. And anonymity takes too many people to holes on the internet. I can't get into Twitter. I've already had Fiona Apple yell at me on YouTube. Hey, the reason I have Twitter, it's like good for movie news and stuff like that. I just keep updated and stuff. Like I only follow a small pocket of people on Twitter. And it's for the better. It's just to keep up with movie news and the industry and stuff like that. That's why I use Twitter, and some of the hip-hop American stuff I follow on Twitter as well, or like keep up to date with. It's funny and hilarious because I love music, so that's why. Twitter is just accessible, don't sweat it. Yeah, I don't care. Like, look at on TikTok, it's doing well. Personally, I think your points on those old posts are correct. It's use of the term work or similar that riled them up. If it was expressive, yeah, 100%. But you see channels as well, like Nerdrotic, for instance, Gary. I've never talked to him. I've talked to his wife. She's a lovely lady. She's welcomed me on Instagram, replied to my DMs and stuff like that. They destroy that culture on a week-to-week basis, day-to-day basis. And the reason that those people don't attack them on Twitter, they do attack them, but is because they'll get ratioed instantly because of like the following they have, and it will just become an all-out war. The people targeted me because of my Jimmy Olsen easily, and the fact you took the time out of your day to go to tweets 2 years ago, like wow, like you must have some freaking riveting lifestyle right there. But like, I just laugh at it. It's just absolutely funny. And like I said, any publicity is good publicity. But I was easily targeted because I have a small following on Twitter. Like that's the thing. I was just easily targeted. And it is what it is. I move. We go. But those are the 3 tweets they pulled me up on. Like, tell me I'm wrong. Like, tell me I'm wrong. Buffy had a great side characters, but Angel went even further. For example, Lila, Gavin, and the beautiful mutant Gwen Raiden. Rich in so much depth makes you want to know more about them. Who was Gavin and Angel again? I gotta remember. Gavin, Angel. Oh, yeah. Gavin should have had more screen time. I'm sorry. Daniel Day Kim's character, yeah. The internet gave a lot of super people opportunity to speak. That's the price went off it. I'm still puzzled how so many people remember delete post videos from 2 years ago. Any idea that I checked those? The tweets are there, but the link to my video is there, but the video's gone because I deleted those videos months ago because I said that wasn't me. And it's never referred to. I just went through my channel. I'm just like, what the heck are these videos? Delete, 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 delete. But those 3 tweets are still there. I'm just like, okay, it is what it is. One of them was talking crap about birds of prey and pandering to woke culture. Good, your attitude. Yeah, it is what it is. It's cool that you're not bothered by the children. No, like I said, dubious rain. It's a test for making it in the industry. Because if you do want to make it in the industry, you're gonna receive hatred on 100 times level than that. And these guys are just caught. I'm like, bro, I've gone through worse in my life, and you're just doing that. Like, I'm just like, okay, like it is what it is. I'm just like the tweets they're pulling me up for. I'm just like, huh? I'm like, they're like acting. I made comments like against like a whole community. Like it's just like what? um, I'd rather be the one putting out there and having fun like you do, and one that's sitting in the mother's basement making. Yeah, Dan, exactly. Because like, I'm sorry to deviate from the topic. We'll get back to the Angel Buffy debate. But the thing is, these guys on Twitter were acting like I'm a full paid actor and things like that. I've never been to acting school in my life. Sorry. I'm having fun with it, and some people are actually really liking my performance. I'm like, hey, there might be a spark in there. There might be something with this kid that maybe we can work on. Like, you get what I mean? It's like one of those things where you see maybe a little bit of talent in there, and like that's why I'm shooting my shot and having fun. In fact, if not the writing, the fact that I write them myself, people might see, oh, this guy wrote it, and the writing's actually decent. The performance is not the best, but the writing is good. Like, this guy knows how to write scenes. Fair enough. Like, it's like doing 2 in 1, if that makes sense. I'm having fun with it. If you watch my audition tape for Jimmy Olsen, you'll see there's one bit where I say saving the gay, which is like a bad take. Like, I stuffed up one of my words. I'm just having fun with it. I was mucking around. I'm in my grandparents' house. I live with my grandparents, right? And I'm upstairs shooting my shot, having fun doing audition tapes. I didn't go to acting school. Yeah, I'm studying media arts and production in my communication side of my degree, but it's not acting. It's not acting and rehearsing lines day-to-day. It's more studying the art of film, how it's made, production, stuff like that. Okay. Hi, Elie. Hope you're well, brother. Respect and God bless you. And family just wants to ask whether you got my message. I did, Mr. MH. I'll read it. It was first thing in the morning, but I had my shake and stuff like that. So, yeah, I was just chilling at home. I'll read it. Troll hate only makes you stronger. Drinking all the Tulsi's. They're not going up under the bridge. Bitter and sad. Let's go. Let's go. Oof. Okay. I did a lot of talking there. Okay. Water. There's water here. I forgot about that. But also, guys, I've had a little bit of an epiphany in terms of movie reactions. You know how I can't see like the best films of all time in terms of like you know how I can't watch the Marvel movies on the channel for first time because I've seen them, like the Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Jaws. I'm thinking of doing family movie reactions and getting my family, like my little cousins. I got 11 first little cousins. My little cousins to watch those films for the first time on like 4K in the living room, set it up. The only problem is if I set up this camera here with the mic attached to it right here, that will pick up the audio of them. But the thing is, it will pick up the audio of the film as well, like coming out of the soundbar. So I have to work around that and find a way. Maybe they can all connect Bluetooth to the PS4, watch it on the PS4, or somehow connect Bluetooth to the TV. I do not know how, but they need earphones because the camera will pick up the audio of the film and their reactions as well, which will make it so difficult in the edit, especially if you record the film on the PC, which I will have to, and sync it up later. It's gonna be hard. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. Let's ask a tough question. Buffy versus Breaking Bad. Oh, I'm not saying it yet. I haven't finished Breaking Bad. I can't say it yet because in terms of character deaths and like, man, I just think about the body episode, and I think Breaking Bad got a lot of inspiration from some of the sound design in Buffy in that episode. I suspect those are existing users who follow your vids platforms on and off and back to stalk you or to many more. Yeah, it is what it is. I was surprised they did that. I was like, fair play. You hunted down my old tweets. I was like, damn. They're acting like I tweeted stuff about like weird stuff. I'm like, Breaking Bad for me, no questions asked. If you need another mod on the channel, I'm here for you. Yeah, I think Judson and Notorious are good for now. But if you want, I'll make you. I don't care. But like, if you want, if you really want, I'll make you. I don't care. I'll have to do that later. In the section. I know where to do it, but I just forgot. I'll do it. How many seasons Breaking Bad run? That's another shout. Five. So I'm up to episode 6 of season 3. That's ready to go. That's ready to go. That reaction's ready to go now. And Doctor Strangelove is ready to go. I had a blast watching Doctor Strangelove. There's this one character in it called General Turgidson, I believe. Man, he had me dying of laughter. So funny. Alright, I'll give my take on the Buffy Angel. Buffy versus Angel. Angel, I'm not gonna lie. Can't stay Elie, but here to support you. Thank you, Mr. MH. Thank you, Mr. MH. Love you, brother. I'm gonna say Angel was really difficult to get through in the earlier seasons, in my opinion. There were bangers here and there. There were sporadic bangers. But it was difficult in finding its feet, in my opinion. Like, it just struggled a little bit, like, to find its feet. Like, it struggled a little bit. But listen, all I'm gonna say is the momentum Angel was on, the run Angel was on, Angel was on a good run. Angel was on a legendary run with that season 5, right? It was on a legendary run. We had the puppet episode. I'm trying to remember. We had bangers, all right? Angel was on a legendary run that if it got a 6th and possibly 7th season to, do this whole Wolfram and Hart, the Wolf, the Ram, I forgot what the main villain was. I can't remember, the table and things like that. If it had another season, let alone a second season, to match and equal 7 seasons with Buffy, and it continued the run it was on, I think Angel possibly might have rivaled Buffy. Just because that 5, 6, the 5th, 6th, and 7th season could have possibly equaled anything Buffy put out with the run Angel was on. But because that run was so short and cut short, unfortunately, still had a badass ending. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to go with Buffy. I think Buffy is just more fun. I know a lot of people said you will like Angel more because as a male, males tend to like Angel. No, I still like Buffy more. I think Buffy is just more consistent overall. And even in the earlier seasons of Buffy, you still have more fun with it. Like, even with the earlier seasons of Angel, the episodes were just a bit of a drag sometimes, or like plots that I was just like, okay, can we get through this? Like, it wasn't as investing enough. And I think some of the energy that was brought to Buffy in the some of the lesser episodes in Buffy still have that energy and early 2000s charisma to it. Like, they have that sort of flair, spark, and it's the characters that get you through those episodes and interactions. It's just got that flair to it no matter what. And that's what I think makes Buffy trump Angel. If we don't get me wrong, Angel still has his bangers. Like, I will always remember you. I remember that earlier on in Angel, banger. Like, don't get me wrong. They both have their bangers, but I'm saying Angel, with the run it was on a historic run. This thing was on a goated run. It was on a run. If Angel got that 6th or 7th season, potentially could rival Buffy. But I'm gonna have to go with Buffy in my opinion. Feel free to debate. We can compare seasons and things like that. But there's a YouTuber called Mauler, right? And say what you want about his takes if you guys don't like what I say. But he said a fantastic quote a few months ago, and I put it on the channel. He thinks the Angel ending is one of the greatest endings in TV. The greatest ending in TV ever. With the way it ties into Buffy's ending. You have the Buffy ending says, what are we gonna do now? And Buffy just smiles and we end. And then the Angel ending is let's go to work, which is sort of like an ending explaining it's like a full cycle ending explaining the ending for the whole universe of Buffy, not just the Angel show, but it connects to Buffy's ending as well. It's fantastic. It's so well written in a way. I think the Angel ending is completely badass. Like, it's literally one of the best endings in TV history in terms of like connecting a whole universe with one another, because it's so aware. It's writing with an objective. It's not writing willy-nilly, here we go. It's writing with the intent of sort of explaining the ending of Buffy as well, and what happened after. Let's go to work. We continue to work. We continue to fight evil. We continue to fight the good fight. Absolutely love that. That's so badass. I cannot explain how badass that Angel Helm's Deep ending was with the rain. Will you ever read the Beyond where Westerhever? Will you ever read or review the Buffy Angel comics? A lot of people have asked that. I can do it on stream. How do I get access to the Buffy and Angel comics? I don't know. Is there PDFs online? Possibly. But I will read them on stream if the support is there. Which new shows do you think will have the same impact and quality of Buffy this decade? Breaking Bad is up there. I think Breaking Bad is going to be amazing. I'm not even... Everyone's telling me, all my friends saying, just wait for Breaking Bad. Like, you're nowhere near. I'm like, okay. Stranger Things. I have a soft spot for Stranger Things, Judson. I love that. I love Stranger Things. I think Stranger Things. What's the other one? I need to watch... What's the one with Jenna Ortega? Wednesday. Is Wednesday any good? In terms of like a cult following, maybe. I don't watch many TV shows. Breaking Bad. I think Game of Thrones does. Despite its ending, or despite what you think it's ending, it had a major impact. Like even how they botched the ending, Judson, will go down in history, if that makes sense. Like it was just like how much, because I didn't watch it at the time. I watched Game of Thrones after, but I still remember the backlash and how that thing was trending every day, like with what happened. Yeah, thank you, Ryan. I'll make you after the stream. I just gotta go into the actual my YouTube settings and then put your name exactly. Ken Parker, the Whedon show, the Nevers. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, Horatori. Good to see you. Uh, guys, another question: would Invasion of the Body Snatchers do well on this channel as a movie reaction? Because I just heard someone talking about it today. I'm just like, is it a good movie? Let me know. You should watch Harry the Spy with your family. Great film stars Michelle Trachtenberg, Don, and as a creative person, you'd relate to it. If you haven't, I haven't seen it, dubious. But a movie that my auntie said that my family should react to, and I haven't seen. She actually made a good shout. She goes, "You should get the kids and yourself to watch." Oh my gosh, what's the film? It's on the tip. It's not Austin Powers. Wait. Oh my gosh, I forgot what it was. Where is it? I remember. Ace Ventura. The first Ace Ventura. She said you should watch that with the family. They'll love it. I'm like, okay. I feel like Angel is a lot less consistent than Buffy, and it's frustrating that there's barely any crossover in the second half because of switching networks. Yeah. Like, there was one episode, I think, I titled my reaction When in Rome, and I think Angel and Spike went to Rome to hunt down Buffy, who was with this individual who they were talking up. I forgot his name. And it was only back shots. Oh no, that sounds so sus. It was only the shots from the review of Buffy, like her hair. It was the blonde hair, and it was meant to be Buffy. But apparently Andrew was lying to them. That's the theory. Like it was a substitute girl. I'm not so sure, but Jake Lacey says, hi. Buffy's the better series. I agree, Jake, but I'm just saying the historic run Angel was on, it could have rivaled Buffy. I didn't care all that much for Wednesday, fair enough. Yeah, Game of Thrones will go down in history. Elie needs a PO box so we can send movies for him to watch. But be warned, fans are crazy. You need dogs to sniff out any pack. Nah, Shara. If you want to support me, super chat function, like, subscribe. That's the support. I'm not big enough for a PO box yet. Actually, I'm gonna take a photo of my 4K Blu-ray collection. I want you guys to DM me of your collection. Like, I'll put it on a community post one day. Because I've been watching the Indiana Jones films lately. I've watched them already, but I haven't seen them in years. And I watched last Sunday, I watched Raiders and Temple of Doom in one night. And last night, I watched The Last Crusade. So good. The Last Crusade is fantastic. And I started watching Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but I went to bed, so I'll finish that tonight. But preparing for Indy 5. But yeah, I love the Indiana Jones films, man. Like, I forgot how good they were. The tank chase sequence, that whole sequence in Last Crusade, so good. No, the first Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Sorry, did we definitely state which had the better finale, Angel or Buffy? No, we didn't. Another good show, Life on Mars. More Spangel. Did you ever play the Buffy the Vampire Slayer game on Xbox? No. Funnily enough, I was actually gonna game while streaming today and finish Resident Evil. Because I think I'm close, not close to finishing it, but in like a 2-3 hour stream, I could finish it. I was gonna game and do it, but like, nah, I can't be bothered gaming. Like, I was just like, where the conversations keep ticking well. There's good interaction here, and I'd just rather keep going like this. Unless you guys want me to game, I have to connect it all. But if you guys like prefer just the talking and sitting, yeah, I prefer like it's going well like this. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, um, who said Doctor Strangelove is great? Where is it? Oh yeah, Doctor Strangelove was so funny, man. Is it? Isn't it impossible to gift people from Amazon Prime? Maybe that's the way you get films that aren't available to our Aussie friends, like True Romance. Sound like, oh my gosh, True Romance was like impossible to find. Like it's not available in Australia on any streaming service. Like, look, I'll search it up now. Look, it's not. So when you search up a film on Google, it will tell you the streaming services that have it. It will list it up in the section on the right hand side where it has the IMDb rating, the Rotten Tomato score. It will tell True Romance has none of that. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, fire. So like if I search up Pulp Fiction now, it will say here, watch movie, binge, subscription, Stan subscription, Paramount Plus subscription, Foxtel subscription, Amazon Prime, YouTube for $2.99. Like it will give you the whole list of where it's at in Australia and those services. Um, True Romance didn't, so I had to call my friend Captain Jack Sparrow, and he gave me a copy, so it was good. I got to watch it. It was available on Prime in America, but I don't have a VPN, and I didn't want to pay for it and then just not be able to watch it. So no, I haven't read the Buffy comics. I'll do it on stream. If we're down to do a stream where everyone supports, I will read the Buffy comics on stream. I'd be down for a gaming stream as well. Yeah, I game, but I gotta finish it. I think you would like Orphan Black. It's a really nice sci-fi show with Tatiana Maslany, She-Hulk, that was giving her best performance being actor I've ever seen. Yeah, I heard she was good in that show. I heard she was really good in that show. You know, funnily enough, I was watching the entire She-Hulk series, and I still haven't seen the finale. I was so pissed off by the show. I was just like, I am not watching the finale. I was just like, why haven't I seen it still? I'm just like, nope, I'm not watching it. I still haven't. Another great question. Giles or Wesley? Ooh! That's for the chat, right? That's not for me. I'm not answering that. Man, Wesley becomes a badass in Angel. No, you know why? I didn't like the way Wesley died, so I'm gonna go Giles. I feel like Wesley died too quick or too easily. Like I felt like they built him up to take on the red guy, right? It was like the red Hellboy looking ass, right? They built him up to take him on, and then he just got outplayed. So no, no. We're gonna go Giles. Giles season 7 will piss me off as well. Dog. They all pissed me off. Yeah, I'll read the comics off stream if I can get a cop. Like, okay, let me see. Buffy comic. How I can get. Where do I get the comics? Dark Horse. Can I purchase them online? Ah! Ah! Amazon. Buffy season 8 volume 1 paperback. $78. Bam. Get the super chats. I'm not paying for that. Nah, surely there's a PDF version, brothers. Oh, Buffy download comics for free? No way. Alright, we might have to revisit that page after, you know? Hey, hey, hey. Tatiana is so good in Orphan Black. She-Hulk was not good. Yeah, I haven't finished She-Hulk. Ellie, do you think Marvel has lost its steam? Listen, as someone who wants to make it in the industry and not say anything bad, kinda, yes, kinda. Not much of a gamer, but I got an old PS2 just to play Buffy the Vampire Slayer Speeds. Buffy season 8 is kind of rough in my opinion. Fair enough. While I wish they resolved Giles going back going against Buffy more thoroughly, I'd pick Giles too. Wesley's growth arc is so good, but I dislike his pinning for Fred that it took over the entire story. Yeah, man. Freaking that rivalry with Fred and Gunn and stuff, like, not cool, man. He did Gunn dirty. He cut the grass. He cut the grass, sorry. He cut the grass. Yo, 20 concurrent viewers and we're growing. Thank you. That's what I like. That's what I like. Like, bro. Trying to think. We're all down for the Buffy rewatch, right? Do you guys reckon the Buffy rewatch will do better than my actual Buffy reactions now that I've got a bit more of a following? Like I know it's not a bit more following. I say like 5K, right? Do you think it will do better the rewatch that spoiler sort of centric as well? Like the comments can be spoiler centric. I don't know, we'll see. But it's after Dollhouse, so I've got 2 episodes of Dollhouse left to watch. Like, I need to do it. Need to do it. And hopefully the upload rate at the moment, like my output is good and you guys are liking it, okay? Hopefully you guys are liking the output at the moment, the upload rate, the schedule. Yeah, even though some of the videos don't do as well. Like, for instance, I'm a bit bummed out, like, that I will react to a movie for 2 hours, takes 10 years to edit it. Hope it gets past copyright. If it doesn't, you got to keep going back and forth. And then it'll get a couple hundred views. But it is what it is. We move. Like I said, we take the positives, we move. Like, we continue to grind. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm going to give up everything now. No, no. You know what the funny thing was about the Jimmy Olsen thing? I'll just say it quickly now. I hate to keep readdressing it, but the hate was only on Twitter. It's like they didn't even make the effort to go to YouTube and dislike it. They probably will, but the YouTube, it still has 44 likes from 244 views, which is really good. It's got 95% likes, so, and only 2 dislikes so far. So, like, haha. Guess who has the last laugh, bitch? Who? Wait, don't make me take away your bucket. Where was that? Where was that? I'm missing. Who is the annoying character in Buffy? Ooh. I'm not gonna say Riley. A lot of people think Riley's annoying. I'm not saying Riley. Riley's just realistic. That's Riley's realistic. I'll tell you who can get annoying sometimes. Like, she's funny and like she plays the character well, but I feel like Anya is a bit annoying sometimes. Sometimes, like, I know you guys are gonna hate me for that, but I feel like Anya can get sometimes a bit annoying. Like, that's just me. Alright? But if you want to go who's the most annoying character, we're surely going with the potentials, right? Or even sometimes Dawn. Dawn can be annoying sometimes. We're going with the potentials, yeah? Surely. Surely. Riley's not annoying. He is boring. Wow. Justice for Riley, yes. I'm looking forward to what you think of the rest of Dollhouse. Brina, my episode 11 reaction of Dollhouse is going to crack everyone up, especially towards the end where a madness happens. Like, a madness. A madness. Oh, man, it was funny. It was funny. It was funny, man, that reaction. Because you know why? It's a madness. Because I predicted the madness. Like, I sort of was on the right track. I paused for a second and I was commenting. And I was just saying, because I was tying it into the episode 13 of season 1. I was saying, okay, we got to get to this stage. But what's the situation that makes this character get to that stage? I'm like, surely something has to happen to this character. And then it happened. And I was like, because there was a comment on one of my videos the other day. It was the 12 Angry Men reaction. And one person commented, I'll see if I still got it here. They commented, where is it? Oh yeah, too many lucky guesses for first time watching on 12 Angry Men. I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, it was literally my first time watching. Like, it's like, what am I gonna do? Can't win, can't win. We can't win. Chris B, thank you for the $10, you legend. For the Buffy or Firefly comics trade paperback fund. What if I get them for free? Do I have to refund the $10 you donated? If I find the Buffy comics for free, so how long are the Buffy comics? Like, what are we doing? Like, can we read them on stream in one go, or can we do like a couple episodes of stream? Because I'll be down to read them on stream and have like, yeah. X-Men. Oh my gosh, I just started watching your Buffy reactions a few days ago, so just in time for a live stream. Hey, thank you, X-Men. I've been seeing your comments. So I actually go back and read back comments on old videos of Buffy because I check the comments each day, like the comment section on YouTube, and you can see the latest comments on each videos. So thank you for that. And also, X-Men, we're gonna be doing a Buffy rewatch soon. So I'm gonna watch the entire series again. Rewatch on YouTube, but spoilers allowed in the comments. But Chris, God bless. Thank you for the $10. Legend, bro. Thank you guys for the super chats. You guys are legends always. Like, I never thought I'd get to this stage on YouTube where people start donating. Like, remember I watch streamers and stuff and they get donations. It's just like people donate. I'm like, oh, so like fun. God bless you all. God bless you all. It's actually awesome. It's awesome. It's freaking awesome. Like, when you're reading the comment section and seeing the much interaction, like as I like again, I know it's only 20 people, but I try to read every comment. Then you see the colors pop up or the super chats, and then like more people interact. It's just, it makes my day. It's good. It's good, especially a Sunday now, so it's good. It's good. It's good. It's fun. But yeah, the Buffy comics, I'm down. But the thing is, it's hard to stream. I can do every Sunday. I can do Sundays and then Saturday nights for you guys. I'll try, and if I find the Buffy comics, I'll do next week. What is your favorite Buffy the Vampire Slayer series? You mean season? Season 5 probably. Like season 5 is just banger after banger, and you can't go wrong with the body episode. That's like, I know a lot of people don't like that episode, like in terms of like how it's portrayed, but I think that's because it's so realistic in its portrayal and it's so well done that, yeah. As for a rewatch, depending on the viewers, I personally have a problem watching people that phrasing. No, I get what you mean, Piotr. But yeah, like the thing is, it's a rewatch, so my commentary will be a lot different, but it's a rewatch. The energy will be there, it will be fun and things like that. Because, like, for instance, I've seen the Clone Wars Star Wars series 4 times. I've rewatched Clone Wars 4 times, and I'm on my 3rd watch of Rebels at the moment. I love those shows. I can go back and rewatch it. But Buffy is something I really want to do. And if it does get good views and good traction, we'll do it. Plus, people can go back and watch my first time watching it and see how it's changed. You can compare my reactions, how it changed, how it matured. Maybe said something's different, or maybe take a liking to different characters and different storylines. And yeah, as the rewatch, and it's more fun, I guess, to rewatch that spoiler heavy. But yeah, if you don't like it, you don't like it. But that's why I don't do first time movie reactions and fake them to movies that I've seen. I've seen a lot of movies in my lifetime. It's just I came late to the YouTube game. That's why I can't watch all like the Marvel movies first time, Lord of the Rings, Hobbits, Harry Potter's, but I can get my family to watch them for the first time and do it that way. That's cool. But the best thing about having seen all those iconic films is that I get to watch more iconic films that I haven't watched. I got the Hitchcocks, the Kubricks. I got to see more of those films that, like, where the art of film originated, like the crazy ones. Like, I know I haven't articulated myself well there, but it's early in the morning. Allow Justice Riley, indeed. Hee hee. Fun fact, the show's name is pronounced wrong. It's not Buffy the Vampire Slayer, it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer because she lays in bed with all the vamps, lol. I thought, who says it, Andrew? Is it Buffy the Slayer of the Vampires? The Vampire. Like something like that? Yes. I feel Dollhouse is like Buffy. You don't have to have lucky guesses. You just pay attention to see to all the character actions, decisions, backgrounds up there. You just have to look close enough. Yeah. There's a ton of Buffy comics. I don't think it would work to do the whole thing. There are 3 whole seasons of comics, which in my opinion got very mid after the first half of season 8. Okay. Which repeat tropes did you love? Hey, example, Xander constantly being targeted by demon ladies with demons, constantly trying to impregnate Cordy. Yeah, the demons constantly trying to impregnate Cordy. Like, didn't like that. Xander falling for demons, hot demons. Like, that's funny. Like, I don't care. That's funny. Yeah, the Cordy being impregnated. That's an annoying trope. Wasn't there a trope or like a theory about Xander being like a villain or something? Not Xander being a villain, like Xander being one of like something about Xander being one of the most hated characters in the show because of his. There's something to do with his personality. I forgot, but something to do with Xander, and like he's so annoying. I can't remember. People were saying it. Hopefully, you guys can run. But you can definitely read the first mini arc of the comics that was written by Joss Whedon himself with a ton of continuity. Okay. The most fun for a rewatch is going to be season 4 Restless. I'm so much looking forward to that. That's such a good episode. That's such a good episode. I liked season 4 because of the college campus vibes. Like, I just love that stuff. But season 4 threw me off with its ending in the penultimate episode. I'm just like, okay, Adam was defeated. I'm like, where are we gonna go the final episode? Then we get Restless. I'm just like, this is something unique I've never seen before. Sharon Ewan says, I showed your Jimmy Olsen audition to a number of co-workers who liked it. Jimmy isn't always the awkward nerd and he doesn't have to be a redhead. An Aussie heartthrob can take the... Oh, that's awesome, Shara. Like, co-workers where? Like, are you in the industry or something? But, like, thank you. I appreciate it. Season 5 is a brilliant self-contained. Yeah, season 5's amazing. Imagine Buffy ended at season 5. I mean, you wouldn't have got the episodes in season 6, but it's still good. We already know the Buffy Spike relationship was being hinted since season 4, but I feel like that it was hinted as early as Spike's first episode when he saw Buffy dancing. He looked mesmerized. Hey, I'll pay attention to that on the rewatch. I will pay attention to that. I can't watch the Buffy body episodes too sad. It is. It's a good episode, but it's hard. Actually, let me see. I want to check something. Oh man, I know they cost. I know they cost so much. But I love buying 4Ks, and I haven't bought a 4K in a while. But the two that's tempting me. So I'm obviously gonna get the Across the Spider Verse 4K steelbook. But Avatar comes out this week on 4K, The Way of Water. And if there's one movie that is made for 4K, it's Avatar, right? Because the first Avatar is on Blu-ray only. There's not a 4K for it, right? And it looks like a 4K on the Blu-ray on my TV. It's absolutely sensational. Like, it's amazing. But The Way of Water, like, I thought the movie was okay. Like, it was good. It was okay. But, bro, The Way of Water... Oh no, Avatar is now out on 4K. It's coming out June with The Way of Water. Okay. That's cool. Oh, it's the first time 4K release. But The Way of Water? Oh my gosh. That 4K was going to look sensational. What? How are you going to... Okay, I'm getting Avatar: The Way of Water on 4K. Sorry, I'm just like reading a review quickly. All right, bang. Season 5 legitimately had the most masterful season on television in memory. Yeah, season 5 was good, man. Season 5 was very good. Uh, it almost did end at season 5. Oh yeah, the network switches. Yeah, picked it up. I know that Joss said he was like Xander when he was in high school. Okay, that 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 means he wrote him from the heart. What is your favorite Buffy villain? Oh, has to be Angelus, right? Like Angelus is good. He's very good as a villain. Like there's an arc in Angel, or like there's like a 4 episode arc. Was it Angel season 4, guys? where it's like 4 or 5 episodes of Angelus unhinged on the crew, and he wreaks havoc. Like, oh, so good. I wanted it to last longer. Did you know that Joss Whedon wasn't a fan of Spike? He was supposed to be killed. Yeah, yeah, but he was such a fan of. He was such a fan favorite at Studio Force. Yeah, yeah, I knew something. Spike was meant to go off early. Spider-Verse films are incredible. Yeah, they are crispy. Dan says did not enjoy The Way of Water. See, visually, I loved it because I'm a massive fan of the ocean, right? I'm a massive fan. So when water's involved, sea creatures, loved it, loved it, loved it. Story-wise, very poor, very poor. The writing was atrocious at points. Like some of the line delivery, it was just like, oh. Yeah, yeah, exactly. He even summed it up. The story is just meh. Like I think there was like a whaling plot line, and some of the characters that were getting the whales, right? They had Aussie accents or Kiwi accents, and some of their line delivery was just like so. It was just so on the nose villain type. Like it was so forced. I'm like, the studio forced them to resurrect Spike and write him to the final season of Angel 2. Good decision. Yeah, good decision to have Spike in Angel Season 5. Just adds that extra flair, man. It was good to have them there as well. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I believe Buffy the Vampire Slayer only has an 8.3 on IMDb. See, the top rated episodes of Buffy are. The top rated episodes are The Body, 9.7. Once More Feeling, 9.7. And Hush, 9.7. I don't know why Hush and Once More Feeling are first and second over The Body. It must be like the amount of viewers that have rated it. Then Becoming Part 2, 9.5. There's a lot of nines in Buffy. The Wish, Tabula Rasa, Fool for Love, Innocence, Graduation Day, Doppelgangland, Passion, Chosen, The Gift. Yeah, there's a lot of high rated episodes in Buffy, man. A lot of high rated. Good show. Not a bad show, Buffy, eh? Not a bad show. He was the Cordelian angel. Man, Charisma Carpenter was done dirty in Angel. Done dirty. Done dirty. That episode where was there was she became the villain, right? It was like increasingly frustrating. She was the villain, the pregnant villain that gave birth to Jasmine, was it? Yeah. That plot line, and then I liked her ending, but her ending was so touching, seeing where she came from in Angel at the beginning. She was such a welcome addition to Angel. I didn't know she was in it. But yeah, I don't know what happened between her and Joss, like fully. I know she got pregnant, I think during season 3 or 4, but I don't know what happened fully. You guys can explain it, but I felt like she just got done dirty. It's funny how David's acting as Angel's kind of meh, but when he comes in jealous, suddenly turns. Yeah, it's like, hey, David Boreanaz as Angel himself is just like, yeah, it's cool, it's like decent. I don't know, just I like his line delivery, but like Angelus, he just goes, oh, yeah, Spike was good in last. Dubious Wrench. Angelus is great on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but I hated that ep on going all mean girls on the gang. I prefer Angelus over Angel anytime. David's acting is perfect in character. Yeah, obviously. Angelus is so interesting. Unpopular opinion. Buffy should have just been Buffy should have just been single post Angel because the behavior and relationship outside Angel was just agonizing and repetitive to watch. It made me dislike a character. Fun fact, my college roommate worked at Dark Horse Comics and wrote some of the episodes for season 8 and 9. Also, opinion of Seeing Red in season 6. I like Seeing Red. Good episode. Very short. Like, in terms of like, I, I like, I like, James Carson. This is like something off topic a little bit, but I'll drag it back. I wrote a Wolverine film treatment, right? Like a 6-page, 7-page treatment. I hand wrote it, and I want to pitch it on YouTube. And the film itself is a blend of Breaking Bad, the Daredevil Marvel TV series, and I that Seeing Red episode is something I want to incorporate into a character death into the film as well, with how a character dies, similar to Seeing Red, because I think that is a shocking episode as well. I like Seeing Red. I really enjoy Seeing Red. I think it's great. And the thing is, a lot of people say season 6 is no real villain and stuff like that, but I think in season 6 the villains, you have the trio, right? You have the trio. It's more human villains that humans can do just as much damage. But season 6 is Buffy coming to terms with real life things as well. Like the villain itself is real life, I guess. Like lifestyle, having to adapt and having to take on the troubles of the real world. Having to pay off the rent or like housing stuff, which the council of freaking watchers should have helped out the dogs, but it is what it is. That's me going full ghetto Aussie. The dogs. Yeah, knowing what happened with Charisma is the other big thing that spoils Angel with me. I hate the way she just sort of disappears. Yep, Charisma. What happened? She was done dirty. Yeah, I know, but what happened? Did she have a fight with Joss Whedon? I know she got pregnant, right? But who cares if she got pregnant? She's allowed to. What's this? Oh, okay. I was just sorting out the top chat, my bad. Cordelia's growth through season 2 and 3 of Angel was legit on track to be god tier. Where would everyone just take her character and leave that injustice Joss did? I gotta rewatch Angel season 2 and 3 to see where she was going. But yeah, she was on a good track. She was good. Her last episode was good. How she came back and obviously died, or she was never woke up from a coma but came back in sort of like spirit form. I think it was. That was sad. That was very very sad. Wait, I just got a notification from YouTube. Huh? Oh, okay. I sorted it out. Waiting for the chats to come in. No one's posted anything. Come on, boys and girls. I feel like the reason we haven't had a chat message in a while is because everyone's talking about Cordelia. Like they're writing an paragraph essay. Harmony got more entertaining when she became a vampire. Odd considering how boring she felt as a human. Yeah, Harmony was cool as a vampire in season 5. But do you think she just kind of disappeared? Like, she didn't get. Like, I feel like they could have done more with her, but she sort of cast aside towards the end, Harmony. I liked her, but. Yvette Rodriguez. Because Joss already had the season written out, and Charisma telling him she's pregnant close to the season starting up upset him because he had to change the entire season. Does anyone know what the plans were for Cordelia? Like what he had written out? Like what were the plans for her character? Apparently, Joss was mad she got pregnant without a heads up because he had to do so much rewriting and change all his plans in season 4. And he went so far to write her out of the show. But why can't you write your plans around her pregnant? Like, just cleverly shoot it. Like, I remember, wasn't Bryce Dallas Howard pregnant during Jurassic World Dominion? And, like, they had her wear, like, long coats and overalls or something like that? Something? The original plan was Cordelia to be the main villain of season 4 anyway, right? And they made her pregnant and replaced her with Jasmine instead, I think. Oh, okay. She was going to be the villain anyway. But how? Was she going to be the villain through the powers that be and like the vision? Same thing. Because I swear, like, he didn't. If she's pregnant, we could just, like, I don't know, give her a costume or, like, make her wear something or hide it. I don't know. Like, I feel like Yeah, like you could have hidden her pregnancy, surely. Somehow, like if she was the villain anyway, you could have just like I don't know, had her from shots the waist up. I don't know. Yeah, what happened to Harmony in season 5? I completely forgot. I know they were taking on the Jane from Firefly, the T800, in the end. You could cleverly shoot it. Like Allison was pregnant in what's HIMYM? Oh, is that an episode title? What's the episode title for that? Like I was just saying, Eva Tesh, we're on the right page, right? If she was pregnant and she's the plan to be the villain in season 4, don't rewrite it. Don't chuck a tantrum. Okay, we figured out the bombshell. Congratulations, you're pregnant. Oh, how good. Okay, charisma. We just have to work around it a little bit. We have these major plans for you. We're just gonna have to work around your pregnancy and just shoot you a bit differently. Like she should. Yeah. Who do you prefer, Buffy or Faith? Buffy, baby. I like Faith though too. Still convinced Whedon took a page from Claremont Burns' Fiend Saga with Jean Grey. Willow was the mousy, overlooked character initially and then becomes the most powerful enemy. Yeah, Darth Willow. James Masters wouldn't reduce his rate for Angel coming from Buffy, and James believes that they didn't bring back Cordelia because they couldn't afford them both. He expressed regret on a podcast. Oh, no, I don't think it was that. Was it, you reckon? How much was James Masters getting paid? I honestly don't know what he had in mind for the season, but he could have worked it out. But no, Joss had to have his. It seems like what you guys are saying. As brilliant as Joss is as a creative person, director, writer, as a person, it seems like he has an ego like Walter White. If you do anything that doesn't go his way or questions, I don't know, brother. You have no right to get like you have no right to say you can't get pregnant without parliament permission. Like, what is he doing? But someone creates such an empowering story about women, Joss seems to have issues with them. Yeah. Oh, How I Met Your Mother. Okay, yeah. Sorry, my bad. I think for Joss, his shows were like his babies, put their heads of effort work, and then like being fought. Yeah, I get you get that ego when you write it. Like it's just like this is my babies, write it. I want it the way it is, and yeah, change is not good for him. In season 5, she almost got slayed by Buffy, but ran off and seeked Spike for protection. But then Spike was done with her, and when Drew came back, she said, "Yeah, yeah." So, trying to think. What was I gonna say? Yeah. What is James Masters' salary? What is James Masters up to now? The iconic 90s role saw Geller earn an incredible 100,000 per episode, which was raised to 350,000 per episode for the final season. Damn, she was earning bank. So she was on 100K per episode, and the episodes were what 22 seasons. 22 episodes. Is it 22 episodes? First season was 13 episodes, right? Yeah. Wait. Wait. Yeah, 22. So she was earning 2.2 mil a season, but then season 7, she's like, nah, I'm cleaning up. Season 7, she said, nah. Yeah, Geller's set for life. um, I don't think so either, but James added to other possible complication of production as he wouldn't get the green light. Okay, yeah. I hear Joss Whedon is not a nice person to work with. No idea. Yeah, she put dozens of Emmy-worthy performances. Yeah, yeah. I personally feel like Joss was actively trying to sabotage the spy character to lower the popularity, but backfired due to Jane's great acting range. In the final season, they even yeah, it's like what was it? The episode was it season 6 where he tried to assault Buffy? Was it season 6 or 7? But they I don't know. When I talk too much, man, I need water. I need water. Whew. They took Drew away from him. They put the chip in his head and they have him strapped to a chair for a run episodes in season 4. They had him stalk Buffy and then the infamous Seeing Red episode. Yeah, okay, so it's Seeing Red season 6. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That episode was all Seeing Red. Yeah, yeah, that episode was red from all departments. Like everything happened that episode. Did Spike? No, Spike didn't have his soul then. Yeah, that sort of like was the catalyst for him to go get his soul and face those trials. Yeah. So is that the excuse as to why Spike did that? Like he's still a vampire without a soul? Like I can't remember. I'm trying to remember. Like, is that an excuse that people use? He didn't have a soul. He's still a vampire. Still a demon. I'm not sure. All I'm saying is that him and Buffy's sex sessions, bro, they went freaking. Yeah, yeah, it was season 6 Seeing Red. Good episode, but heartbreak. I like you guys interacting with each other because sometimes I have no idea what you're talking about, but we go, we watch, we continue. You know what I love as well? I'll address this last time. Thank you for your support on the Jimmy Olsen tape in general. About the Twitter thing in general, like now that I've got it off my chest, that's to what I tweeted, and you guys were saying, "Bro, what the heck? That's fine." Like it's not even that. It's just you used that word woke. It's just like, what the heck? Like, thank you, thank you, thank you. The support is always there, my friends. Oh, you know what's cool? Okay, listen. I've always wanted to get into this. Hear me out. I've always been a sucker for this, right? And I've always wanted to collect them, but they're expensive. Like I collect these collectibles, Lego things like that. In fact, there's 2 Harry Potter Lego sets I still haven't built because I have no room on the table, and there's more I want to get. Right? I don't care. I'll remain a kid for the rest of my life. I love it like that. I've okay. I bought a vinyl player. Okay, I'm gonna say I bought a vinyl player, and I bought my first vinyl tape 2 days ago. The vinyl player's on its way. It's a cheap vinyl player, right? So the speakers they're gonna be atrocious, but I can hook them up to my soundbar or something, hopefully. So it's got Bluetooth in it. But I've always wanted to connect vinyls, but they're so expensive. Like I'm a massive fan of music. Music changes my life. It's a way I've coped with something before that previously happened in my life. Music and movies. My love for movies grew out of something that I coped previously in my life with. I'm not going to go into details with it, but that's it. Music and movies help. And I've always wanted to connect vinyls, and I bought my first vinyl, and you should have seen me when it arrived. I was acting like a little kid. Like it was just like I hadn't even got the player yet, but I was just like, oh. They said they had to do something to remind viewers that he was soulless. Okay, but that wasn't necessary. We know he has no soul and it stops the character. Yeah, I think that was Joss just going to the audiences like, you love this character so much. Well, F you. He's still a soulless demon. I think that was Joss's ego right there about like the fans liking Spike so much. He's like, no, F you guys. He's still soulless demon. That's how I see it. If you're saying is like that. I really like James Marsden's appearance in Torchwood while he had a Captain Jack got a bit saucy. I lived that show. The series has a big following. Now that you're done with the series, do you watch other Buff reactors? Some of your retros collapse with it. No, I watch no reactors. I try to be myself. I try and watch no other reactors. I sometimes get recommended videos by other reactors, like movies and stuff. I've clicked on a couple and watched like a few seconds, but like they're, yeah, I don't know. I just don't like it. I like being me. Could do a collab, never know, but I prefer to stay on my own lane. I like my own grind. And yeah, we'll see. Yeah. I reckon the revisit of Buffy will be interesting because, like you guys are saying, I don't think anyone's ever done a rewatch. So we're here to make first time leaps on the channel. We'll do it. It's just the timing now. Final semester of uni's hitting up, but I've got a nice break now for like a month, so we could smash out a couple episodes. So it's gonna be good. Get exciting stuff. Exciting times ahead. Because I'm hoping to get Dollhouse done both episodes by the end of this month. I would have liked to have seen Buffy and Giles train Willow and Xander with combat skills, maybe even right. Yeah, yeah, because Xander's army knowledge or army, that episode of Halloween, those imprints remained with him. Yeah. Um, I just found this Lego Spider-Man like thing I built, but it was a trash one. It's like a Lego Spider-Man mosaic. It was a botched one. I found it under here. Um, but I've always wanted to get back into doing the mosaics, but gotta find time. The dust. Ah, the dust. Alright, open my window. Oh, the dust. The dust. Considering how much people ship Spike Buffy, I don't think they did Spike dirty in the show. All characters had dark arcs. Typically came out stronger. Yeah, maybe except Giles, no dark arc. On God, Torture. Okay, Vinyl's amazing. Have so many albums and stories that I would remember to keep cool areas so they don't melt. Bought Victoria to listen. Fire Boots. Okay, Chris, how do vinyls work? Like the player itself, because the player I bought, it's like a neat little suitcase thing. So you put the disc in and you just put it on the lines, I'm guessing, like the actual thing. But how do you connect the vinyl player to Bluetooth, if that makes sense? Like how? To like a speaker or something? How? I wonder, why did you stop watching the last Airbender? Oh, I love the last Airbender. I was loving it, Benefit. But the thing is, it wasn't doing as well view wise. Like Breaking Bad, and Dollhouse were doing a bit better at the time. And Avatar wasn't doing the best. And I said I'd always revisit it, and I'd want to watch it in my own spare time anyway. So yeah, it's only 20-minute episodes, so it was good, but it was just a bit tough. I see Giles as a character who had already undergone his dark arc years ago off screen. Oh, like Ripper and stuff like that. That's a good fair point. That's a very good fair point. Speaking of revisiting things, I'm rereading the Harry Potter books again. I just finished them. Finished 7 a couple months ago, but it took me like 3 years to read them all because I was reading the illustrated versions by Jim Kay. So I read the first two by PDF online. I found them online at work some days. Like I read them at work, like in my spare time. And then 3 and 4 I got on illustrated. And then when it came to the fifth, the illustrated wasn't out, so I read them normally because my brother had the box set. And I finished them. But now I bought the first one illustrated, and I'm almost done the first one. I've been reading them each night. Listen, you guys are gonna freaking laugh at me for this. What I do, I love rain, right? I love those rainy nights, sleeping, cozy rainy night movies. So what I do, I put Hogwarts ambience rain sounds in my Bluetooth earphones, and I read for like 10 minutes each night before I sleep. I know it's nerdy, it is what it is, but yeah. There's a running joke where commentators go on Buffy reactions in season 5 and they gaslight the reactor for not remembering Dawn, who's oh, X-Men, bro. Wait till you read the Judson was the king of gaslighting. My guy. I said there was one time I think it was Judson or it might have been Notorious, like um where they're talking about Dawn being in the Ted episode. I forgot what season was that. I think it was season 2 or 3. It was the Ted episode, right? And they're like, "What you mean? Dawn was in the Ted episode at the mini golf," and they had me revisiting that episode on Disney Plus as well. On Disney Plus, they had me revisit because like I couldn't pull up the episode because one of the beautiful subscribers, John Doe, sent me the entire Buffy series on email and Angel, like the OG 4x3 in the way they was shot. They're in HD, but like the OG way they was shot. And like I was watching one episode and I was reading the comments before starting that reaction, and it was something about the Ted episode. I revisited the Ted episode on Disney Plus quickly, looking for Dawn. I was like, no, bro, she's not there. The sequel to that is when Ben is just a perfect normal medical professional, no secret. Yeah. If you need an extra mod, I don't have to do it. Thank you, Mr. MH. Yeah, if you guys want, I think Ryan and Mr. MH, I'll put you after the stream. I have to do it in the YouTube settings. Dawn has been there since day one. Yeah, a lot of people say Terminator Sarah Connor Chronicles, Brina, like someone's mentioned that to do that before. I don't know if it needs to do well, right? If that makes sense. Yeah, Dan was like, it needs to do well. Like sometimes, like for instance, the Old Boy movie reaction. Old Boy, fantastic film, great lighting, great production design, great story. It's only got 187 views for a movie that's like over 2 hours long. You watch, react to it, edit it, take time, get past the copyright, things like that. It needs to be worthwhile. But I've heard good things. Like, hear me out. I like Terminator 1 and 2. Judgment Day is fantastic. Like, my dad told me how he has a story of he snuck out of school one day to go watch Terminator 2 Judgment Day on release day. And he told me the theaters he watched them in is like near my house. Like, it's still the same theaters. They haven't renovated them still. It's the same theaters in the shopping center. And he goes, I snuck into this very cinema after school to watch Terminator 2 Judgment Day. That's how you know how iconic a film that is. I actually like Salvation. I'll say I actually like Terminator Salvation. Oh, are you considering doing Better Call Saul to bring back? Yeah, probably. Yes. You should play the Buffy game. I don't know. I don't have an Xbox anymore, so I don't know if I can get it on PC. Maybe I can give it on PC. Let me. Is it on PC? Buffy the Vampire Slayer download. Oh, it might be on PC, you know? Is it Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds? It might be on PC. Yo, the graphics are top notch. Look at that. Oh, it is PC compatible. Okay, maybe we can. Maybe we can on stream. But I have the support, bro. I need the support to do it. I need you guys to like the stream, super chat function, everything. Share it. Yeah. Yeah, there is PC. I just found it. When you finish Dollhouse, would love to see you do Berserk 1980s. I think it would do well as a huge fan base. So I think it'll probably do well, but it's up to you. Yeah, you told me about Berserk, but I think I remember talking to you about it, and you were saying I think Berserk was short. Like, it's a short show. Like, it's only got 2 seasons. I'll do the pilot if it does well. Like, I can do pilot reactions. If it doesn't do well, like, we don't continue. Like, that makes sense. Like, I know it's a bit of a cop out, but like, we can try. How long is Berserk? Oh, there's only 25 episodes, I think. Yeah, that one I can get through easily. How long are the episodes, but? We'll find out how long they are. Whatever. We'll find out. Oh, it's on Apple TV. You gotta pay for it. Grrr. Oh, my dad has Apple TV. Don't worry. He's paying for it. It's all right. It's on him. It's on him. It's on the house. It's just Kenny. Hey, man, glad to see you live. Thank you, Kenny. We're chilling, bro. We're chilling. I can only stay for another, like, 40 minutes to an hour because the problem is I'm renovating the bathroom with my dad downstairs today. We're in the process of renovating, and today we have to tile, so I got to help out. Actually, let me check. Is he here? Okay, I don't think he's here yet. So I may be in the clear for now. I may be in the clear for now. Yes, Chaos Blaze is the original. Okay. Think the function knob has to be turned to. Oh, I think the function. Oh, you're talking about the vinyl. Think the function knob has to be turned to Bluetooth. The LED light should flash. Your external device Bluetooth setting has to be on, and then select BT. But like, how do you connect like a Bluetooth speaker to your thing? Like, how does that work? Like, Bluetooth speaker doesn't have like a function where you just scroll through on your phone, and select the device, right? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Linda Hamilton, season 5. Yeah. I've got to go now, but great catching up with Elie around. Thank you, Judson. I'll see you in the comments. Have a great weekend. Later, Judson. Put your vote quickly, Judson. What are we watching? What am I uploading next? Breaking Bad season 3, episode 6, or Doctor Strangelove? Apple TV's the devil. YouTube tiling video with your dad. Yeah, that would go well. You're gonna hear swear words on swear words in Arabic. Why didn't you put this there? Why didn't you put this there? Like, bro, I'm not a tiler. The Buffy bot was creepy, but it's funny. It's even funny when you know that Spike program is Slay and say she was afraid of you and she tries to, yeah, like the Buffy bot was funny. It's just Kenny. Sorry to hear about your Twitter crap, but you can tell that none of those guys actually watched your content and took a tweet or two out of context. Oh, I addressed it. I addressed it at the beginning of the stream, Kenny. It was freaking hilarious. And I actually said I talked about the 3 tweets they pulled up, and they're nothing. Like, they're absolute nothing. I actually read the tweets out loud, and I still haven't deleted the tweets because I don't give a crap. They're screenshot or whatever. It is what it is. But I literally talked about the 3 tweets they said earlier in the stream. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Like, I put the audition tape on TikTok. It's got about 10,000 views now and like 900 likes. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Um, Chris B, I'll tell you the vinyl player I bought. Um, it's a Fenton RP115. A Fenton FENTON RP115. It's a cheap one, don't worry. Like, also, Chris, thank you for the super chat, you legend. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I'll go back to watch. I can't remember. It was like towards the beginning of the stream. Yeah. Val Innie, Buffy will always get my vote for number 1. Ooh, yeah, I think I prefer Buffy, but I always said the run Angel was on, Val. The run Angel was on. Like, Angel was on a goated run. It was on a really good run. It was on a really good run, but if it got that 6 or 7 season, it could potentially rival Buffy, despite the lackluster first couple of seasons of Angel. Like, even though there was bangers sprinkled in there, I found them lackluster. The run Angel was on was fantastic. A couple people have mentioned Lost, X-Men. Couple people have mentioned Lost. Might get into it. Has it got a good following? Oh, 121 episodes. Ah, bro. Also, the Scream 6 reaction is coming soon as well with my little cousin Andrew. We haven't done that yet. I haven't had the time. That's school, but he finishes school this week, so that's good. Buffy and Angel to me are more equal. However, that exemption of the Cordy mistreatment. Yeah, we talked about the Cordy mistreatment as well, Kenny. I said Buffy's more consistently better. Like even in those episodes that are a bit lackluster, the energy of the characters is just better. But like I'm serious, Angel season 5 is actually really, 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 really good. Season 4, that arc with Angelus, that like 4 or 5 episode run was mental as well. So yeah. The Buffy bot storyline gave me off the creep factor level I felt with Ex Machina. Oscar Isaac was the only thing that said to me. I liked Ex Machina. I think I have it on Blu-ray. I think I do. Have you plugged in the crank? Is that relating to the vinyl player? It hasn't come yet. It hasn't come. I haven't got the vinyl player yet. I've got my first vinyl, but I haven't got the player. The vinyl I bought on Amazon, next day delivery. Oh, so good. Amazon Prime. Like, so good. Lost is in my top 10. Nice. Lost is one of those shows that had a large following decades after its finale. People definitely watch it. Okay, I might. Oh, good. What's it about? The thing is, it's hard when people recommend so many things to you. Like, it's just, you try to get to them, but survivors of a plane crash find themselves stranded on a mysterious island. They are forced to work together on the survival when they realize they are not alone on the island. Oh, count me in. That sounds, bro, that sounds pretty cool. Is it like prehistoric? Like dinosaurs and shit? Like, the way I said that. Dinosaurs and shit. Or is it like more like other humans on the island and stuff like that? Like a sort of like Survivor show type thing. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Which show have you watched the most? Like it. I've watched a couple shows, but I've never like the only shows I've revisited are the Clone Wars, Star Wars TV show, the animated. I've watched that 4 times, and I'm on my third watch of Rebels, so it has to be those. I just enjoy those so much. Yeah, I just like them. They're my favorite piece of Star Wars content, so they're easy to revisit because they're like 25-minute episodes. Just watch it one here and there. But yeah. Oh, everything else is a spoiler. Okay, plane crash, island, spoiler. Buffy was mostly about growing up using the supernatural aspect of the metaphor for all struggles. Angel was about fighting the good fight no matter the odds. Yeah. Like I said, Kenny, I mentioned the Angel ending. Because I remember watching a YouTuber, Morla, and he was talking about the Angel ending. He said he reckons it's one of the greatest endings in TV history. Oh, like he said, no, he said he reckons it's the greatest ending in TV history, the Angel ending. How it ties in perfectly into the Buffy ending, where the Buffy show ended with "What do we do next?" and it's Buffy smiling and it cuts to black. I believe that's what it was, and then Angel ends with "Let's go to work" or "Let's go to work." I think, and it perfectly ties in and answers the question at the end of Buffy, but as well continues the Buffyverse arc about always fighting the good fight and always maintaining that fight for evil. Evil was never going to be eradicated. I think Holland said that in Angel as well. There will always be evil to level the good, or like you always need that balance. And Angel's ending perfect. Like Angel's ending is badass. Like, let's go to work, bang. I'm still in awe at that ending because I was just like, no. It's definitely a mystery. Now you guys got me watching. You guys make me want to watch Lost now. Hey Ellie, as you were loving the brilliant Breaking Bad so much, I watched the X-Files episode I Be Like the other day and was blown away by it. Such a brilliant show, of course, Vince Gilligan created. I have the entire X-Files box set just sitting at home. My dad bought it. He watched it all. He likes it. He said it's good. Lost is a show that oddly mixes sci-fi and the supernatural, two genres that... Oh, okay. Berserk 1990s is 25 episodes, 25... Okay, easy. I'll recommend checking out season 8 to 10 Buffy that's in comic form. Yeah, I said on my dorm on stream. Dr. Horrible. What's Dr. Horrible? Are you going to do Ahsoka? Yeah, 100%. She's my favorite Star Wars character, man. Before she even got as big as she was. Like, before she even got... Oh, Dr. Horrible sing-along. Yeah, yeah. Before she even got as big as she was my favorite Star Wars character. What do I need to do? I was about to search something up. I forgot. Angel after the 4 comic shows what happens afterwards, and it was wild. Interesting to see how wild it gets. I'm just gonna go check something quickly. Every time I leave something here or I leave, you guys say something that's like a ghost or something. Grab a pencil and paper because you're gonna need it to solve Lost. Hey, listen, listen. What's Lost on actually? What can I watch it on? Oh, it's on Disney Plus. Oh, let's go. There's not a botched HD remaster of it, is there? Yeah, the music in Old Boy is fantastic. I don't know why would they remake an American version to it. Like, what's the point? It's gonna be the same twist, same everything. Like, I don't know. I'm not even gonna bother watching the American version. I cannot be bothered. I'm just gonna go check quickly if my dad's here. One second, one second. I didn't say I'm doing Lost. Don't say looking forward to it. Not yet, not yet. I gotta see how we go. Benton RP1 gives a lot of instructions on their menu, so I'm sure it's not as easy as it sounds. Yeah, we'll see. It's got good reviews, but so that's why I'm happy. Like, so yeah, we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah, I'm not gonna rewatch the remake. Alright, I'll just go check something quickly. I better come back to a bunch of likes, alright? Gotta go out and get something to eat. Have a great weekend, Elie, and run here, chat. Thank you, Yvette. God bless, God bless. How about Lost but in space and they crash on a moon? Alright, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. One second, one second. What's up? Both Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel were brilliant shows. Buffy, of course, the Legacy show more shiny, but we get to love characters. But Angel Season 5 was superb and finale was imperial. Yeah. Angel Season 5 so good. There are Buffy outtakes that you could watch on your free time to react to. They are very fun. Hearing SMG swears, seeing James Gunn without the English accent saying it. Yeah, if there's a YouTube video on it, I'll watch it. And react, probably. You know, watch the remake and judge it. Nah, can't be bothered. Yeah, this is the first vinyl I got. I was like, my uncle's here, but my dad's not here. So that's good. Which means we haven't started yet. So I'll let you know when my dad's here, then I have to go help out. So we've almost been 2 hours. This 2 hours almost flew, man, because we've just been talking. The interaction's been so good. Thank you, Chris B, for the super chat again, you legend. The sword moved, great. Guys got me checking. So yeah, the first vinyl I got here. I don't know if you guys have heard of this guy. His name's Pop Smoke. Passed away in 2020 at age 20. Sadly, he was gonna take over for the next decade. This guy was unbelievable. So yeah, Meet the Wool Volume 2, first vinyl. I'm so like you can see the excitement in my face. Oh, it's just like I've held these at JB Hi-Fi. That's our store in Australia, like equivalent, like it's tech store, movies. That's where you buy 4Ks, gaming stuff like that. Everything. I've held like TVs. I've held that there. Like I'm not held this tape. They don't have this one. But I've held vinyls there like this. I'm just like, wow. And then now I finally got my own one. It's actually, it's actually clean. I didn't realize how well the imagery was. Oh, man. So good. But I can't play it yet. It's like having a PlayStation game without the console. Like, yeah, I bought PS5 game. I don't have a PS5. Wow. Did you watch the Buffy pilot? Yeah, it's on the channel. I reacted to the first Buffy pilot with like the OG Willow casting. It's on the channel. It starts slow. I remember when it first entered, so I guess it wasn't what I had to move with it. Oh, okay. Was this Lost? Okay. I'm not really into today's rap music, but I heard of the guy. Yeah. Like He's got oh man, he's good. He's good. He's good. For me, the artists I connect with are the artists I like have a story with, if that makes sense. Like the artists like that. Yeah, there's a story or like a story I have into how I got into listening to him. Like for Pop Smoke, for example, like Eminem's my favorite artist of all time, because of the connection I had from him from a young age. And he got me through a lot of stuff like Eminem, 50 Cent, old school rap. Like when I started, like not old school, early 2000s rap. The way I started connected with them, yeah. But Pop Smoke, the first song I listened to him ever was actually Dior, which is one of his hit songs. And I hated it. My friend played it in the car. I'm like, what the heck is this? Like crap. And then I got that connection to him over time. Like when his posthumous album dropped, I listened to it. I'm like, oh, okay, hang on a second. This guy is amazing. He's versatile. He's talented, and I became obsessed since. Uh so yeah, doesn't appear on this. Ah, okay, he does. But yeah, what is your all-time favorite movie? Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. I know you're probably gonna disagree with me. Favorite movies of all time are the Lord of the Rings films, but Return of the King has everything you want. Everything you want in a film. The highs, the lows, the freaking inspirational speeches. That it's just good versus evil, right? It's good conquering evil. Like it's just a oh man, that movie. Don't get me started on the extended edition. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, extended edition, greatest film of all time. Fight me. Another interesting piece of trivia. Did you know Final Destination was originally an X Files episode, which became a movie its own right? Oh, damn. Apparently, there's a Final Destination 6 coming out. Ozark's another good show you can look into. Yeah, I've heard of that. 50 Cent is not old school rap. Not like old school, but like early 2000s. I think I corrected myself there. Like, you're talking old school rap as in like Wu-Tang Clan, Wu-Tang Clan, like NWA, the Ice Cubes, Easy E's, Dre's, stuff like that. Is that Kenny? You're talking them or like earlier than that? Everyone's bit torrenting lost. Angel was better in my opinion. There we go. Sean Manahan said it. Angel was better. Damn. Terminator 2 is my favorite movie. I just love the writing action. Yeah. Judgment Day is up there with one of the greats. Like, my dad, I think, loves it. He has it up there, one of his greatest films of all time, because of that connection he had with it. He told me he snuck out of school to go watch Terminator Judgment Day on opening day. Like, it's just one of those things where those connections, those stories to those like sort of media type of stuff, whether it's a song, whether it's a movie, things like that. When you have that connection from such a young age, or you do something or go out of your way to see something, it just stays with you. That's why Finding Nemo is my favorite animated movie ever. I have a connection with it. That's just like, yeah. I stopped watching Lost after season 2 because it made no sense. The Gifted, great show, but only lasted 2 episodes. Oh, 2 episodes, 2 seasons, you mean? The thing is, Angel did have better character storylines. Yeah, you could say Angel had better character development, maybe, possibly. Like, I feel like maybe you can say with Buffy, other characters just stayed on the same path, maybe. I don't know. Don't get don't get me started with the potentials, man. I think that was a big mistake to include potentials. Like, it's good and all, but like at the same time, Buffy's house was getting so freaking crowded, and it's just like, you write yourself into a hole with like focusing on a core group of potentials or like a couple that like can get the limelight, but the rest are just side characters. The way they wrote Angel, the character, just didn't work for the first 3 seasons. That plus the weaker secondary characters really down the show compared to what. Yeah, but the Logic fan, in my opinion, I said the trajectory Angel was going on at season 5 if they continued that momentum for a sixth or even seventh season as well, like two more, like one more season or even a seventh season, it could have rivaled Buffy. Season 5 is crazy. It's really, really good. The ending is phenomenal. Like, don't get me wrong, the ending's unbelievable. But they could have continued that momentum. Kennedy or Connor? Ooh. I ended up liking Connor in the end. Like Connor, like he was alright, you know. He was a bit annoying, but he was alright. Like I like what they did with Connor in the end. Connor was alright. Connor is alright, you know. There were so many great scenes in both shows, but the death of Wesley in Fred's arms. Is it the opposite way around? The death of Fred in Wesley's arms? They're also planning a crossover week or two final, two free. What? Angel had the best series finale of all time. We've talked about that, Sean. We've talked about the ending to Angel being one of the best written TV endings of all time, and how it ties into Buffy, the entire Buffyverse. Xander fantasized about all the potentials having pillow fights in the pajamas. Hilarious. Yeah. Listen, Xander had the jackpot with all the potentials. Imagine having that many girls at home. What the heck, man? Like, who are the boys in the house? Xander, Giles, Spike. I don't know. It was like 3 on 30 or something. It was, yeah. 3 on 30. I'm gonna keep the stream up, by the way. I did well. Angel actually had personality in his own TV show. He seemed boring as heck during the first 2 seasons of Run of Buffy, except when he was evil. Oh, I actually liked Angel at the beginning of Buffy, how mysterious he was. He had that aura about him. I liked him. As soon as they like revealed he's an angel, he's a vampire with a soul, maybe he became a bit boring, but yeah. Bro, I remember my first freaking Buffy reaction. I can't remember. Like, when Angel was introduced, the first comment, or one of the comments of the video, Angelus, the vampire with a soul, and that person got slaughtered. Like, bro, why are you revealing that to the kid? Andrew, I forgot about Andrew. Oh, Andrew, yeah, my bad, Andrew, my bad. I like Andrew. Wesley died in Fred's arms when he told God to light. Oh, yeah. He was bleeding out. Yeah. And Illyria transformed to Fred again. Yeah, that was it. I hated Andrew. He was just annoying. There was a dark arc for a character in each season. Buffy did it all in one season. This unfortunately made the Angel group feel less strong and cohesive until season 5. Yeah, I would say season 4, Notorious, like mid-season 4. You know that Angelus arc where we had 4 or 5 episodes of Angel going crazy? I feel like from then, Angel picked up. Yeah, Wesley died in Fred Leary's arms when he said, "Would you like me to lie to you now?" Yeah, I remember. That was touching. Wesley was cool. I just felt he died too easily. Pissed me off. They were too attached to Cordelia, Lorne, and Gunn. Cordelia was way too cartoony, Lorne was too non-human, and Gunn was super boring. Joe would have been 10 times better without them. But I kind of like what they did with Gunn. Not a fan of Andrew either. Damn, no one likes Andrew. Show some love. The Slayer of the Vampire. I love the nicknames of the vampires, calling Liam Angel due to his angelic phase and calling William Spike due to torture it. What happened to you, man? I had my throat cut, my friends abandoned me. Bro, who's doing work on a Sunday? Oh man, I think I gotta go help out, guys. Far out. Freaking annoying. Alright, that's them working downstairs. Okay. Guys, I am so sorry. I have to end the stream because I got to go help downstairs. Listen, if I can get a hold of him, I will start reading the Buffy season 8 comics next week on stream. If we can get some support to it, if you guys want it. And or play the Buffy game. I'll put a poll out during the week. Also, let me know what movie to react to next that will do well on the channel. We'll see. They didn't do anything with Gunn until the last season. At that point, it just became a punching bag. It was depressing to watch. The Cordy situation as she grew, character developed. I just hated how they treated Donant. True. Sure, Andrew was annoying, but watching season 7, his episodes came on. It was so funny at first, and later into the season, his bit with Anya, I really started to love him. Yeah, Angel's cool. Do you know True Blood? Yes, I've heard of it. Harmony was the only character along with Angel to be in the first episode above the Vampire Slayer and the last episode Angel. So he was comedy gold throughout. Hey, that's a mad arc. Do you remember when Buffy saw Faith hanging out in the basement with Spike and she got jealous, folding her arms and being like, well, glad you guys get it. Yes. Laters. Have a good Sunday, Ellie. Awesome. Have a great evening. Don't forget to make me a mod. Yes, I will, Ryan. Gunn isn't boring. He just didn't get enough story. Yeah. Alright, what video do you guys want next? Breaking Bad episode 6 of season 3 or Doctor Strangelove? I'll upload it now. Quickly. Tell me. Put a poll. Quick. Quick. Write in the comments before I go downstairs. See you next time, X-Men. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you, Chris, for the super chats. Legend. Kenny, much love. Quick. Which video to upload next? They're both ready to go. I just have to click public. Come on. Salute, Elie, Benoit. Have a nice day. Thank you. Benoit. Breaking Bad episode 6. Breaking Bad episode 6. This is fun. Thanks. Enjoy. Thank you, Dubious. I'll put a vote out whether we want the Buffy game or comic next week. Strangelove, Breaking Bad, or 3 Breaking Bad, 1 Strangelove. Damn. If I put Breaking Bad now, y'all have to like it. Y'all have to like it straight away, okay? I'm about to put it. It seems like Breaking Bad's winning. Okay. Guys, get what you want. It's going up now. Where is it? Breaking Bad. Oh, sunset. Oh, the last shot of that episode. Like, oh. It's going up now. Alright. Much love, individuals. Much love, my peeps. Take care. God bless. Peace. Love you all.